Hello and welcome to Disas Craftwork. I'm Disa from Sweden and today is 10th of October and this is my episode 2. So welcome! First of all, I just want to say that I am completely blown away by all of you wonderful people. I have been crying, actually, happy tears from all of the sweet and kind and nice messages I have gotten, and it has meant the world to me. So it has blown me away. I can't even tell you how much fun and how happy it have made me. So thank you so much. I'm so relieved and happy that people actually like me and want to look at me. So thank you. And also Emily, who has the Fiber Town podcast, she talked about me in her podcast. So thank you so much, Emily. And Fiber Trek, Sarah, Fiber Trek podcast, Sarah, she mentioned me on Instagram. So thank you, Sarah. And Eve Creek Cottage, I think that is how you pronounce it, also told about me on her Instagram, so thank you. I don't know what your name is. So, let's get into my whips, what I'm working on right now. Okay, the first thing I have worked on, and you know, today is Friday and I recorded my first episode on Monday, so I haven't done so much, but oh, I have to put this in, I have to show this bag. This is another retro fabric, Swedish, that I love. The same woman, Retro Stuff, have made it for me. She is so talented, and I mean, look at the cool inside fabric. Love it. Anyway, in there, my shawl, Whispering Pine by Molly, who has the Homespun House podcast, her pattern. I should have gotten a lot further with this, but I haven't, so I'm gonna have to knit a lot of it on this weekend. And I am using Carbons needles, 3.5 millimeters. That's a little bit smaller than the pattern calls for because of my gauge. And it is Madeline Tosh, Madeline, oh, I can't speak now again. It is Madeline Tosh Merino Light in the Cove colorway. And I think that you can see all the snowflakes. Let's see. I hope you can. I can. Even though it's slightly variegated, I think it shows. So that's the first thing I have been working on. And I have also been working on my youngest son's hat a little bit. It's hanging out in this bag, the makeup bag I showed you last week, that I bought as a project bag. I am in serious need of project bags. I have to get more. Anyway, the yarn is Cascade Heritage sock yarn in the color Italian Plum. And the pattern is called Graham Hat, and I have casted on 20 more stitches because I wanted a loose fitted hat and a slouchy hat, and I'm starting to worry about how much further I can go before I run out of yarn. I don't know, but I have done this much, so a little bit. I think last time I showed you I was around here, I think. so a bit more. And I am using sock rockets, 3.5 millimeters. In Sweden it's red cables instead of blue. I think they should have made them blue here too, but they didn't. So then I have, of course, started a new sock. And it's hanging out in this bag, another one of those makeup bags I bought as a project bag. And I am using, let's see, Regia Café Facette yarn, and the colorway is on my project page. Or no, it's not. I haven't added the new project, but it will be. So I have done a little bit, and this is another one of my stitch markers that I like. I have made with a little bit of my son's help. This is actually a crystal. I don't know what it's called in English. In Swedish it's called hematit. I like this. So I have only started the first sock. I'm gonna start the other one too, but I just needed a plain sock. It's my own pattern. I haven't write it up or anything. I have just made it up, and it works for me. So I keep doing the same one. And then in this bag I showed you last week with the sheep and the leaves and the birds and the butterflies and the flowers and everything. Another retro fabric I love. The bag is by the same woman, Retro Stuff. I have my Mama vertebrae cardigan, and I'm in the Fat Squirrel Speaks knit along. And this is Collinette Jitterbug in the colorway Velvet Plum, which I love. And I finished the bottom edge. I hope you can see that. I have my camera is a little bit different than the last time, and the lighting is too. I hope it's okay. Mira is home, and the other setup I had, she would have completely destroyed if she jumped up on my bed. And this is my bedroom, so this is just a little corner of my bedroom. And she can bark pretty loud, so I recommend that you don't have earbuds or high volume or anything, because if somebody comes or walk in the... I can't find the English word. She can bark really loud because she guards she guards us. She keeps guard, or what it's called. Anyway, I wanted to show you something else I really like, and I don't know if the camera is going to focus or not, but can you see that? The stitch definition with this high twist yarn, I just love it. I think I really love it. And I have picked up all around, and I am making the edge. So I haven't done so many rows, maybe like 4 or 5. But it's coming along, and I'm gonna have to knit on this fast too, because, you know, end of October, this and the Whispering Pine shawl I want to have finished. So that's another project. And the last thing I have been working on since you last saw me is another Barn Racing quilt square. Last time you saw the little wee bag I just love. But I usually have everything in this bag. And then when I start knitting, I can take it out and have that little bag with the yarn in. But this is another one of the retro fabric Pompeia. It's a Swedish one. And I really love this too. And she makes perfect fabric for the inside. I love it. And I haven't gotten very far, but I have made a little. And this is Lona's Laces shepherd sock in the colorway Edgewater. I just finished a pair of socks. And I haven't made so much, but a little bit anyway. And I only have one thing finished now to show you, and it is a Barn Racing quilt square, the one I only had like a row or two on. Ooh, hold on. I'm back. I managed to pause it before she started to bark. So that's good. And now she comes. I'm gonna have to talk a little bit Swedish with her now. Kom där tjejen. Kom här då. I don't know if you can see her or not, because I can't see myself. Mira, titta här. Can you see? Här, Mira. Mira, titta där. Där uppe. I don't know if you can see her or not, but maybe. Anyway, that's all my whips and my only finished object. Gå ner där tjejen. She's on the bed now. Oh! Lägg det där då tjejen. Ligg där. Lägg det där då. Akta lampan. She's just looking at me like, what are you doing, mommy? And why do you speak like that? There was something else I wanted. Oh, that's the thing I wanted to tell you. I have started a Disas podcast group on Ravelry. I'm really excited about it. And this morning I had 14 members, me included. So I was really happy. I started to invite people, but then I thought, maybe people feel like they have to join to be nice, although they maybe don't really want to. So then I stopped inviting people. But you are very welcome to join. And I am just blown away by how many people that have watched my podcast on YouTube. I think it's 152 times the first clip has been shown. So just amazing. Thank you everyone who has watched me and everything. So then you guys have asked for me to talk about my Sami bracelets, and I thought I would, since you wanted to know more about it. It's a tin thread with 3% silver in it, and you make a is it called plait or braid? I'm not sure, but you make one. Oh, I have this. I can show you. This is, I haven't sewn this to the leather yet. I don't know if you can see that. But first you make a plait or braid. This is a three threads braid, and this is 4. It looks like 3, but it is 4. And I usually make different ones with different colors of the threads, and then you make this little thing with leather and something else. I couldn't find on the internet what it's called in English, but it's this little thing that the button will go through, and then you start sewing it to the leather with a thread. I don't know if you can see this. This is actually a thread. And then you fold it like this, sew it, glue the ends and stuff, and put on a button at the end here, so you can wear it around your. You can wear it. I can't think of the right words now, but you know. This is really old in Sweden. It's an old craft work that the Sami people way up in the north of Sweden, they make the most fantastic craft works in their clothes and everything they use, everything, just everything. And I think on the museum they have a bracelet from the 1700 or 1600, I think it was, and you can still see everything really well. It's amazing. If you use this every day and you put water and stuff on it, it's gonna break, or not necessarily break, but the tin thread will like break, but it will still sit there, but you can see it like, oh, I can't explain it in English, I'm sorry. I will show you an old one. I'm gonna borrow hubby's. I made him 10 years ago, and I will show you what I mean. And I can show you this. It's thread to make the braid plate, or I don't know what it's called, out of. And the buttons, I'm not gonna take them out. Hubby has made from moose, or is it reindeer? Oh, I can't remember now, but he has made them. And he has to make me more. Honey, can you make me more, please? Thank you. And oh, I don't know what else to say about it. I will show you. I haven't been working on this for the last day since I recorded, so I have nothing more to show you about it. And you have also written to me and said that you like the yarn I dye, and I have a bit in this, and I thought I'd show you some more colors. This is a light yellow one. This is dyed with plants. This is dyed with mushrooms. It's like an orangey color, a little bit reddish, a little bit, but it's mostly orange. I love this color. And you saw this red, and I have many different reds. And this is another orange, light orange. This is a green one. This is another green one. And this is plant dyed. Oh, that's plant dyed, and this is plant dyed, and this is made with mushrooms. And this is, I can't really explain or describe, I mean, this color, but you can see it. And all of these colors goes together, I think. All plant dyed colors look really good together, you know. You can mix them up and they just go together so well. And this is another orange one. Maybe it looks yellow on the screen, on my phone, I don't know, but it is